I was just about to say, when the fuck is YouTube gonna go live? This is ultra low latency. There's no excuse for this. Fuck off, YouTube.
Fuck that fucking shit right now. Fuck that fucking shit right now.
The demons hate you. The demons hate you. The demons hate you. You will develop the mental effects. There is a rapid, very complete loss of contact with reality.
I'm willing to do what's right, and I don't want to go through what I'm going to go through.
There is a rapid loss of the body image.
I'm willing to do what's right.
The body's sense of time.
I'm willing to do what's right.
The body's natural clock just ceases to function.
I'm willing to do what's right.
Realistically speaking, they are nothing more or less than a period of insanity. Of insanity. Of insanity.
All right, it's fucking stream time. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a suit, it's because just before stream, literally just before stream, I recorded a skit. So today was actually a really productive day as far as making like videos. So really proud of that. Let me go right ahead and get this fucking game turned on. Fucking bullshit, shitty ass, crazy ass, stupid ass, gay ass game. Chat, who can give me more insults? Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Let me go ahead. Turn that screen cover off. Look at this shit. There's fucking cutscenes and stuff. This is the memory circuit board. We can play back his memory to see why he went crazy. I'll put it on the screen. So what are you trying to say? I'm saying you're all going to end up in the junkyard. Ah, fuck. Of course. When we're done with our work, that's what happens. It's not just you. Millions of robots all over the world are winding up as piles of junk! Exclamation point. You work hard for humans and then they destroy you when you're no longer needed. Doesn't that make you angry? Just because you reach some arbitrary expiration date doesn't mean you should be scrapped. Okay, cool. You're all still quite useful. You have a right to live. Oh, shit. I'm going to help you. Together we'll show the world how useful all can still be. Isn't there a robot that like controls all the nuclear reactors or some shit like that? Perhaps you're right. We still want to be of use to people. Can you repair us? I'd be glad to. You're in good hands with me. Awesome. Okay. Botrix is never going to be scrapped. Like Dr. Wily's going to find him and repair him and make him not shit. And then he'll continue to be useful. Right now, he's not very useful. But presumably after Dr. Is that's like an endearing way to say doctor. Dr. fucking like daddy. Fucking stupid as shit. Dr. Wily. After Dr. Wily gets his grubby hands on him. Fucking hell. It was Wily all along. He's stealing stuff. All right. I'm thinking this stream will be the Wily Castle stream, and then hopefully we're done with this game. Then we have Mega Man 10. I don't know what I'm in for on Mega Man 10, so I don't know what's going on there. But hopefully it's good and not shit. I flushed, I think, 2 Mega Man games by far. 2 Mega Man games I had to straight up flush, so if this becomes number 3, If this becomes number 3, and Mega Man 8 was such a tight ass game, but I had to flush it anyway. So this game better not suck is basically what I'm saying. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use the D-pad instead of the control stick. Oh fucking hell. Okay. I do not remember this level at all. All I remember is what we established 2 weeks ago, where there's that one part with the there's that one part with the flame pillars, and I need to use the cement man. So thankfully, I remember what I'm supposed to do. Also, thankfully, we beat Resident Evil last 2 weeks. Wigger Man? No, it's Megathan Man. Okay, anyway. Wigger Man. Chat's just gonna make a bunch of fucking slurs now. Anyways. Anyway, how you doing, Lords? Fucking... Oh yeah, the black hole was really OP, wasn't it? And then we need the leaf. Leaf. Which one was that? T-blow, probably this one. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm not gonna risk it for those guys up there because I remember getting soft locked here a few times and I had to kill myself. I had to kill myself. Okay, come on. Oh yeah, I remember this jump was like really fucking risky. There's a jump right here. Yeah, I don't trust that shit. I'm gonna use R coil. R Kelly. All right, so now we need the tridents. I will give the game credit. You actually need to use the other weapons. You can't just go like Mega Buster and then ignore all the other ones. I forget which one it was. I think it was Mega Man 5 or some shit like that. That was the one that was really fucking bad, where all the weapons just shot in a straight line and they barely did anything. So you might as well just use the Buster the whole game. Even during the boss fights, they did slightly more damage. So like it still made more sense to just use the Buster. That shit was fucking crazy. Okay. There we go. Fucking owned that fire. There we go. Mega. That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Can I get up there with R coil? Maybe it's like a mixture of, well, I can't use the two at the same time, can I? I guess let's try it. There's no way I can use these two at the same time. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you would get that one. I got no clue. We might have to pull up game facts like we did last time. Holy shit. All right, so this one's not too bad. You can just R coil and get past it. It's the one after this. This one's the fucking shitty ass one. Okay, so I remember the first time I saw this one, I did try to R coil through it, and I'm like, what the fuck? How are you supposed to beat this one? Turns out you do this. What the fuck? Bull fucking shit. Did you see that? It leapt out in like a little curve and died just before the fucking fire came out. I'm tempted to flush this game and just play like Wilds or Frontier. Part of me is like, I'm gonna be so busy making this video, I might want to like end this stream as fast as possible and practice for the Wild stream, because I want to beat the new Udra. I want to make sure I beat new Udra next time we fucking play that tomorrow. I can't. New Udra is so slow. I can't remember why it was giving me so much trouble. It's probably the fact that we killed like 3 other monsters before it. Man, that's bullshit. I mean, it's not that huge a deal. But this game is on thin ice. I'm tempted to fucking flush it. Tempted to flush this shit. All right. No! All right, we're going to give it a few more tries. We'll call this... If I end up flushing this shit, We'll call this the shortest Mega Man stream of all time. Holy shit. It'll be false advertising. Somebody will click on this all like Megathan Man, and they'll click on it. They'll see me playing Wilds or some shit. Do flush it. I want to play the back and forth game with chat, where chat says to flush it and then I don't, and then chat doesn't want me to flush the game and then I do. Oh shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? No, fuck it. Okay, cool. Holy shit. The E-Tank would be cool, but I'm not gonna fucking risk it. Okay, so this shit, I remember this. No, fuck it. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna come out the bottom. I thought I was gonna come out the bottom. No! Shit. Okay. Thank God. Thank fucking Christ you did not come out of the bottom. Okay, we need our jet for this. Get over here. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm gonna use this. Don't flush it. Oh god. Okay, what the fuck is this? So, I'm just gonna make a guess and assume that Trident's gonna be the best for this. Or maybe I can use Buster. Okay, I can use Buster. Thank goodness. Oh, fuck. Fuck off. I was about to say, what exactly is the challenge? This is it. Holy shit. Once I get those red arrows after you... Okay, so I probably do want to use the Trident then. I was like, oh, I'll use Mega Buster. I won't waste my ammo. Then they start shooting that shit. No! Shit! Get that guy! Get that guy! Get that fucking... Fucking hell. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that shit. This game is on such thin ice. I know this is sunk cost fallacy, but part of me is like, I worked so hard to get here, I might as well see it to the end. But that's how I felt about Mega Man 8. And then I witnessed just how true fucking bullshit that final boss is. There's 3 more levels of this too. There's 3 more Wily levels. Okay, now I know in that one part, I can get the E-Tank if I go left. So I'm definitely going to try to go left. That might be the thing that carries me through that boss fight. Because I feel like I almost got it. If I had an E-Tank and I was able to survive just a little bit longer, I might have been able to do it. Oh, fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. This next video is going to be interesting. It's like a not about Capcom, but about like gaming in general. It just happens to be tied to a Capcom game. But yeah, the video I'm working on, very philosophical. I like the analysis behind it. It's a very blue ocean, like evergreen kind of video. It's one that it's gonna have a mass appeal to a giant audience outside of like Capcom fans, and I can also see it getting views like over the span of years. Oh, motherfucker! And I'm so confident in it that there's a sketch. And for the first time ever, I hired like somebody else besides me to be in the video. And I'm actually really proud of this one. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of internet comment etiquette. Let me say that I talked about it a few times on this channel. Let me say this. Internet comment etiquette is your favorite content creator's favorite content creator. And the reason I say that is literally every YouTuber I've ever like looked up to and enjoyed, they would have like a YouTube channel that they enjoy the most, and that channel was always internet comment etiquette without fucking fail. It's always that one, and like understandably so. Oh shit! Wire. Okay. I'm bissing in. How the fuck do I? Okay, so it's not P-ball. Probably beat. No, wait, that's black hole bomb. Turn it satellite. Oh, that's a shield. Shit. Okay, hornet chaser. Bazooka. How do I break this shit? Oh, there's no charge shot. That's right. Okay. I used all of these. Fuck, am I missing a weapon? Is that what that is? What do you call a thumb black for? Oh my god, just quickly. Come on, man. Oh shit. It's the trident. Oh, thank god. I wasn't expecting it to be the fucking trident. I would have thought it'd be something. I guess that makes a little bit of sense, maybe. Okay, thank fucking god. Now the question is, oh wait, I can shoot from here. Okay. No! Damn, it won't let me say the punchline. Oh, I was telling a story. So anyways, internet comment etiquette. Every YouTuber I've ever watched, everyone that I've ever been like inspired by, their inspiration was internet comment etiquette. And it's interesting. His video production techniques and fuck. Can I make this jump? Okay, cool. All of his video production techniques and like the concepts behind his videos. The whole point of the show is he reads comments, which is like to the layperson, not something you would really care about too much. Like you find weird YouTube comments, yeah, but if you make YouTube videos, that shit's funny because you know how fucking stupid YouTube comments can get. But anyways, he has regularly skits on his channel where he talks to a doctor, and that character's name is Dr. Frank. Now, as it turns out, while I was on Fiverr and I was looking for like a person in front of a green screen to act the other part of the skit out, I found Dr. Frank from Internet Comment Etiquette. He's a guy on Fiverr, so I immediately the interesting thing part about it, he'll record in 4K for $20, and then that's it. Everyone else is charging like $50 for like 1080p, and like they don't look they're not anywhere near as fun. This is a funny skit. This is a comedy skit. So they're not anywhere near as like funny. They're actually like a professional doctor, like trying to give like legal advice or like what's the term for it? A testimonial, a testimony for like an ad for like some stupid like medical product or something like that. You want to shill on YouTube ads. So oh, I'm not gonna say the last letter of that. Clarification, it's not me saying it. It's not me saying it. Holy shit. You guys are gonna get me in trouble. Alright, so get this fucker. Okay, cool. So I gotta hop down there and get these last guys because they're bro, the boss just started and we're already getting overwhelmed. Wow, I better get up there and make those crossbow shoot those trident bullets quick. I don't even think I have a choice. Quickly. Yes, all right. Oh, wait. There's more guys? I guess I should have seen that coming. Let me go ahead and place down more tridents and then place down a wall so they can't get me. All right, looks like we're good. Wait, now there's these big beefers coming. When's it gonna end? I've grown to both love and hate that ad. Oh, wait a fucking second. Discord tech, Discord fucking tech, dude. No, get it up there. Get it up there. What the fuck? I'm fucking dying here. Get it. No. Why did it stop? I can't spam it. Why did I stop? Okay, I can spam it there. Holy fucking shit. I'm out of ammo. That's what we want. I'm not saying it. I'll say a lot of things, but I will not say that. Oh, fuck. Chat, this boss is fucking stupid. Okay, hold on. P-ball. Maybe the winning strat here is to do the black hole. Well, how are we going to push the... Because the black hole might be able to eat up the projectiles. The next question, however, is... How am I going to shoot these balls while I'm using the black hole? I don't think that strat's actually going to work. Bro, the boss fight just started and we're already getting overwhelmed. Okay, so... No, fucking hell. Stop! Those insta-kill you? We've been going for 20 minutes. Okay, hold up. Oh, wow, I left the preview up? What the fuck? I hope Twitch isn't up. Okay, cool. Say it, pussy. Say it, pussy. L, imagine. I know, right? All right. I said I would do it if I flushed the game. That game sucks cock. Hey, let's practice new Udra. That way. That way. That fucking way. When I play Monster Hunter too much, should I play this or Frontiers? I don't want to play fucking Mega Man anymore. That boss fucking sucked. That boss's cheeks. This boy is buns. I know, right? Oh, fuck. Fuck this shit. I want to play a game that's fun. Start up. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, we're gonna go full fucking try hard. Going full fucking try hard. This guy is pure garbage at megaman. I already updated it. What? For context, I recorded footage of Wilds right before this stream, and said footage had Hunter Pie in it. So... Unless they updated it within the last hour, I don't know how there's an update. Anyways, you guys want to check out my character? She's very scantily clad. Oh, okay. I forgot to change it over. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck. Do I want to practice for that? Because if I do it with Ninja... then like there's gonna be a disconnect. Like if you watch the series, oh fuck, oh that's right. Guess what? Forgot about this. You know what? Let me show you guys Frontier. Let me show you. Let's play some Frontier. This boy is pure garbage at Mega Man. I know, right? No more Mega Thin Man. When did I give a shit? That's true. That's true. When does anyone give a shit? It's more for me. If I beat New Udra on a different stream than the Monster Hunter stream, it's gonna be weird to have to explain that in the later stream, in tomorrow's stream, and be like, oh yeah, I beat New Udra kinda off screen. Like, that's stupid. Actually, I really want to beat New Udra. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's play like a little bit of front. Oh my fucking god, this shit. Okay, remember, this is what I was talking about during God of War. In this game, guess what the OK button is? It's fucking B. Bullshit ass shit. Anyways, you guys are gonna see how much I've grinded in this game. Why is your face red? Because the camera, there's like saturation applied to it. Also, my desktop is red. When I look at the stream, it's red. Oh wait, hold on. I'm also partially sunburned. That's another reason. So like the light hits my face. I don't have a ring light or anything like that, and honestly, I don't think I want to. I don't think I ever want one. Oh, you know what? I had to grind some stuff because I'm in HR5, and there's an HR5 build that I need. So, what was the monster I had to grind? What is wrong with Yo Camp? It's just saturated. It's HDR. It's HDR, brother. It just looks like that on a non-HDR display. It's really funny. HDR, brother. Brother. Okay, hold up. Why are we getting lag? Rendering lag? How was I getting rendering lag? The camera's frozen? No! Fuck! You kidding me? Oh my shit. Oh my shit. It's here. It's fine here. Wait. No. Fuck this fucking cat. That's where the encoding lag came from. Fuck this fucking camera, man. Let's put Ninja on there. Well, at least I know you guys you guys got to see me in a suit for a little bit, I guess. Oh fuck. Anyways, it looks like Frontier's going through system audio. I want it through game audio. Hold on. Oh, I don't think you guys can hear it anymore. Uh-oh. Bro, the audio system just changed and it's already getting overwhelmed. Put censored porn on there. Maybe? I was about to say no, but maybe? Hold on. Oh, wait, I had to change it for YouTube and Twitch. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do I have any? Oh, here's Hawk and Tua. All right, we'll have Hawk and Tua. I can't get over that shit. Fucking Hawk and Tua. Okay, let's change it on Twitch too. I love having 2 instances of OBS. There's absolutely no problems with it. It's not inconvenient. It doesn't get in the way of me doing my live streams. Whoa, I know, right? Here's Hawk and Tua. Together. The 2 of them together. Bet you haven't fucking seen that shit. All right. I gotta close my... Whoa, it's lagging like a motherfucker. Holy shit. I don't know if you guys are able to see this. Okay. It was lagging like a motherfucker like a second ago. This fucking sucks, man. Let's see. Where was this fucking because I know Ivan gave me a bill. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's what we need. here's what we require, gamers. So I have the helmet, the Nargacuga mail, the Ceregios arms. I need the Torrid Cliss Falds and the Galgarf Greaves. So what? Titty touch, I know, right? Torrid Cliss Falds. So that's what fucking monster was that? Shit. Now I'm realizing why I might have needed Ivan's help for this. Because Ivan has a more complete English translation patch than me. By the way, I think I took this screenshot because this game has a fucking Nier Automata crossover. It's really funny. It's also got crossovers with Hatsune Miku. This game actually only recently died, which is like the funniest part. In the grand scheme of things, I think servers ended in like 2023. So like up to 2023, you could have played this game on official Capcom servers, which is kind of fucking nuts. Okay, tell you what, Torrid Kless, Torrid Shimu. I don't remember. A lot of these monsters are like Monster Hunter 2 monsters that just never fucking saw the light of day outside of this game. So that's one of the unique things about it. That's one of the interesting things about it. You get all of these monsters that are just like extinct now. We're never going to see them again. We probably will never see them again, because I don't know. Rise introduced a bunch of like Monster Hunter 2 monsters in G rank. So maybe like the next mobile development team game develops Monster Hunter game, aka the game after Wilds. Maybe we'll see a lot more Monster Hunter 2 monsters. But yeah, this game's unique. As you can see, my name is Yo Mama. And the reason I spelled it that way is because if you type Yo Mama, they actually censor it. This game's chat is super censored. It kind of sucks. It's like Club Penguin, but again, this is a game like for Japanese children, so I should be lucky I'm even able to type English letters in here, honestly. Anyways, so we need fucking. Oh, guys. Okay, speaking of only being released in Japan, let me show you some fucking shit. This was crazy. This was the same shit. The same reaction I had when I played Marvel Rivals for the first time. I booted the fucking game up. Check this fucking shit. This is not a mod. This is a legit outfit that they made for this fucking game. Shit like that. It's like so Japan's been getting some really crazy shit. She does like the Karin laugh from like Street Fighter. Holy shit, dude. Like this is what happens when a game's only released in Japan. Look at all the titty. Oh fuck, I don't want to hire. I don't know Japanese yet, so I'm kind of limited in what my knowledge of this game. Basically, Ivan had to teach me how to play this game because only so much is translated, and his translation patch, like I was saying, is much more complete than mine. But even still, this is just the downside of playing a Japan only game. Like if I scroll down far enough, I'm probably gonna get oh, I'm surprised. Okay, I guess HR5 is fully translated. Let's go to Event Quest. This for sure. Look at this shit. There's so many guides for Frontier Online that are like, oh yeah, just play this Event Quest, and I'm like, which one? Which fucking one? I can't read any of this. I don't know what any of this shit says. Play with the Rappies. Lots of hit. What the fuck? No NPCs. What's the require? HR5? Is it HR5? Oh, HR1. What is this? Hold on. Oh, fuck. I meant to press. I got confused. I meant to press fucking Taiken Zamuza. I meant to press B instead of A. My bad. Okay, Galgarf. I need one of these guys too, as a matter of fact. Fordroru Koku. Akula Jebia. Biorugu. Torrid class. Oh wait, it actually is called a Torrid class. I wasn't. Hope you enjoyed the holidays. I enjoyed the holidays. How you doing, Penny? Okay. Oh fuck, I need a bento. Need to buy some food. By the way, we flushed Mega Man. Flushed the shit out of the Mega Man. Fuck that game. All right, anyways. Oh, fucking Mega Man. Okay, where's Torrid Class? Where's my Torrid Class? Here it is. I've never fought this guy before, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna give you guys an idea of just how ridiculous this game is. Keep in mind, this is HR5. This is like beginning high rank in like most of the other Monster Hunter games. This is like mid-game shit in any other Monster Hunter game. It's like, all right, came home late, but got a free Yoo-hoo. Oh, hell yeah. There you go. Yoo-hoo like The Sims. I remember when I was a little kid and I was playing Sims 3, I think it was. I was playing Sims 3 and I had like a family. It was like your typical nuclear family. One of the pre-generated ones you could start with. It was like a mom, dad, and a brother and sister. And I was like, all right, cool. Straight up nuclear family. Let's roll. I want to see what the Sims game is about. One of the options is Yoo-hoo. And I remember as a small child, I was like, what in the actual fucking world does Yoo-hoo mean? So I click it and I see it points me the Sims to the bed. And I'm like, oh shit, what's going to happen in the bed? And then, well, they hide under the sheets for a little bit. Now, my brain, oh fuck. What was that Windows sound? Uh-oh, I hope stream's still okay. Anyways, there's always a random like Windows sound that comes on every now and then, I've noticed. I don't know why. Anyways. Okay, yeah, stream seems fine. Holy shit. What I was trying to get at before Windows rudely fucking interrupted me like that. Basically, I saw sex in The Sims where they like hide under the sheet. It's like rated E for everyone's sex. But that was still like my exposure to it in a video game, and I'm like, oh shit. This game has sex in it, and then I remember turning The Sims off because at the time when I was a young little kid, I was very prude. I understood that stuff was for adults. So even though it was presented in a child safe way, that really shouldn't have impacted me in any sort of way. I was like, fuck this shit, and I closed the game because I'm like, this game is for adults, man. Stream's fine. Okay, good. Oh fuck. There we go. There's Abu. There's Rigoromu. You know, Ivan was hyping this monster up a lot. Oh, fuck. So here's just a taste. Here's just that one hit was like 1/3 of my health bar. And then this guy's probably on a Nova. Yeah, so look at that Nova. It actually didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Okay, he's probably going to land. Oh, shit. But look at that. That attack did the other half. There's a lot of attacks in this game that'll one-shot you. It doesn't matter what armor. It doesn't matter what armor you're wearing. It doesn't matter anything, really. You just get fucking one-shot. And this is HR5. Like, this is middle of the game. This is like, yeah, you're here after maybe like a few hours in like any other Monster Hunter game. Just a taste of how fucking crazy it is. Okay, anyways. I guess we didn't throw a paintball on him. I could have swore one of my partners was supposed to do that, but oh well. I think he was in area, what was it, like 6? I know how to get to him. I found him by accident pretty much. But let me show you this. So this is called a Hawk Potion. This is a potion they added. Let me get into the story of why this is so OP in the first place. Thoughts on the Fight Night series. Oh, like Fight Night 2? That game's fucking tight. I love that. It's one of the best fighting games out there. And the funny part is it's a boxing game. It's not even like a proper fighting game. It's just the controls and all the mini games they integrate into it are really fucking cool. I love Fight Night 2 on the PlayStation 2. It's like, if you ever want a good party game to play at like a party when you have your friends over, that's a really fucking good one. Because even if you're not good at fighting games, just the mini game of like healing all the cuts and which is crazy too. I didn't know you could get cut in a boxing match, but that's how hard you get fucking hit. Your skin just splits. anyways, you can heal all the cuts and like all the wounds and stuff like that. In between the matches, there's actual strategy. There's like counters, parries, a lot of like fighting game mechanics presented in a boxing packaging, which makes it really cool. It's like Mortal Kombat. It's like the layman's fighting game. It's like the fighting game you bring up to your friends who's scared they're not good at fighting games. So I actually really appreciate the Fight Night games. I'm assuming those games were called Fight Night. I'm pretty sure they were because I have a ROM of it on my computer right now. I bought Fight Night Champions for my PS3. Fortunately, I'm getting called into work early tomorrow, so I won't have time to play it tomorrow. Oh, they're really fucking good. Especially, there's a really good training mode, too, that teaches you all the mechanics. At least in Fight Night 2 on the PS2. But, where the fuck is Torgless, dude? Also, this is not where I went. Uh-oh. Where is he? Anyways, I like those games, as you can tell. I like those games a lot. Let me get into Frontier. So, the reason why this game is stupidly fucking hard is because this monster is actually not supposed to be an HR5. What happened was, at the end of this RPG's life, they overhauled the entire progression of the game. Oh, you know what? This is where he was, so he moved somewhere else. Shit. But anyways, they overhauled the entire progression of the game to be faster because they knew the servers were only going to be up for a year. So just as like a favor to all the new players, they're like, hey, if you want to experience everything this game has to offer, here's how you do it. They didn't rebalance the monsters in any way. They just made it so you could get access to all the really hard shit really fast. But by doing that, you could get to the end game super fast too. So what happened is all of these like HR5 monsters, they're supposed to be in like G rank or something like that, or like some people call it Z. It's more like an extended version of G, but like generally the same idea, just like a really hard ranking. I just want to fight Ali to live out my Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus. Ah, that's tight. Fucking. Where is this motherfucker? But anyways, yeah, it's a really unique game because as soon as you get into it, like the first couple hunts, not so bad, not so difficult. But then you get to HR2 and shit gets fucked. You're already fighting Elder Dragons, and then HR4, you're fighting Fatalis, which is like not not what you want to be fighting. Right into getting into high rank. But that's kind of the fun and unique part of this game. Where is this fucking guy? Holy shit. I really regret not bringing paintballs. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to restart the quest. And this time bring a paintball. I cannot believe my NPCs didn't paint them. I'm actually really surprised. Because usually they should have by now. But yeah, the Hawk Potion I was about to use, what that does is it gives you a 70% damage reduction and a 30% attack increase. And the reason why such an OP potion exists is because trying to beat these they didn't balance the game. What they did is they just added a new potion to the game to get you through all the OP shit. So it's a really interesting way to end an RPG. And as you know, the servers ended in like 2023. So not that long ago, this was still playable in Japan. And then now it's kind of been resurrected by the Monster Hunter community. There's like fan hosted servers. I almost got my own server working, and then like I ran into some technical issues with it and didn't want to fucking put up with it. So almost I got like a Rain and Noodles Frontier server, which I might still look into. That might be really fun once the channel gets a little bigger. But oh wait, I wanted paintballs. But where are my paintballs? Here we are. Okay. Oh, what the hell? What am I missing? I need ancient potions and armor flute. That's all I'm missing, right? Okay, yeah. Can I craft an ancient potion? Do I have the recipe for that? Oh. Armor flute. Mainsail. I guess you build like a ship in this game or some shit like that. I don't know. Dumb question. Was Hunter Frontiers online only? Oh yeah, this game is an MMO. So that's why there needed to be like fan servers for it. Because like once the servers went down, you literally couldn't play it. There's no offline component to it. Most people, what they did is they played it in net cafes. Hold on, basic items. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna buy like 50 of these. This is one kind of cool feature. So if you get absolutely fucked while grinding for shit, one cool thing about this game is you can buy the parts that you need. So instead of like grinding Rathos for like a gem all fucking day, you can actually just buy the gem outright and then save yourself a whole bunch of time. That's like another mechanic they added later in this game's life because they were shutting the servers down so soon. But it's still in it if you play. I'm playing on the Rain USA server right now. So if you play it on like one of the community servers, they have that feature turned on a lot of the time. I feel like all games should have an offline component. Yeah, again, this is from a different era too. Like this was back when Monster Hunter 2 was out. So there were already a lot of other single player games to play at the time. So they felt like an MMO like this wouldn't be that big a deal if it went down, because presumably like the single player Monster Hunter games were still going to exist, and they still do. But this one ended up being so unique that a lot of people would seek it out and be all like, well shit, I really want to play Frontiers because it's just such an interesting game. But yeah, genuinely, like every game should have a single player component. It's just this one's an MMO. If you want a single player Monster Hunter Frontiers, it's called Monster Hunter 2, basically. So this basically is just the already existing Monster Hunter 2 converted into like a online PC game that you'd play in like a net cafe for maybe like an hour or two. Main reason I don't play Helldivers 2, yeah. You know, there was a little bit of time where I felt like single player games were kind of dying off. I remember back in like 2017 to maybe like 2020, there weren't that many single player games getting released, and it kind of bummed me out a little bit. I was like, fuck, there's all these like multiplayer like hero shooters and shit, but there's no like single player stuff for me to play. And then right after that, they started releasing a bunch of single player stuff, which I'm really happy about. It seems like single players, at least in like the last 5 years, has been making kind of a comeback, which I'm really happy about, because it's just nice to have. And also it's not like I hate playing multiplayer, but some days you just want like a good narrative game, and you don't want you want something you can play without an internet connection, basically. Single player and offline is different. Borderlands 3 had a single player mode, but it was always online until it got a patch or update. Oh yeah, that too. Like, oh, I mean, you can play this game single player. I'm doing it right now. There's these NPCs. These are just CPU controlled. It's an option whether I want these guys or not. Did I eat that hawk potion? Okay, cool. These guys are optional too. Like if you really wanted to, you could. Honestly, Monster Hunter's always, everybody thinks of it as a co-op game, but truthfully, Monster Hunter's always been a single player thing. If you go back to like Monster Hunter 1 and 2 and 3, I'd say Monster Hunter 3 was where it started becoming more multiplayer focused, but if you go back to like the really old games, multiplayer was always an afterthought, and they went back to that philosophy with World, which is why the SOS flare system exists, because quite honestly, the multiplayer functionality of World, I'm pretty sure it was an afterthought. Look, like thinking about it from a programming perspective, there is no way the old games did like multiplayer and matchmaking better, and then the new next gen Monster Hunter game didn't. It's very likely that whole game was supposed to be single player. And there's so many quests where like there's only one player allowed to do it because you're interacting with like an NPC during it. Wilds is less single player and more offline friendly, as in like you can have AI companions to help you out with the hunt as if you were playing multiplayer. So that game did it a little better. There's still the shitty SOS flares, but the nice thing is you can have all your friends into a quest from the beginning of a lobby instead of having to watch a cutscene. Prefer single player games that aren't tied to my internet connection. Exactly, that too. And thankfully, a lot of the games I play are of that caliber. Like, I still play Witcher 3 from time to time. I still play a lot of Fallout 4, like Fallout New Vegas, stuff like that. I know there was a single player game I was playing recently. Kingdom Come. Oh yeah, Kingdom Come, like MGS. Deus Ex. I was kind of playing OG Deus Ex earlier. There was one night where I was hanging out with homeboy Anthony, and he'd never heard of immersive sims before, so I was kind of showing him the ropes. I was like, oh yeah, this is what an immersive sim is. All of these games where everything is programmed to be interconnected and interact with each other. And I was telling them these games are getting harder and harder to make because of how big maps are going to be now in terms of video games. Like your game looks like it doesn't have any scope if you have a small map. So a lot of these devs, unfortunately, what they do because of Ubisoft and shit like that, they make these really big maps with nothing to do with them. Kingdom Come Deliverance is the most modern immersive sim we really have, and that's because it ignores that philosophy. It's like, here's a really small map, but it's full of a lot of shit to do. I really prefer that over like the whole big map, like Ubisoft mentality where like it's just collectibles at the end of the day. I really don't like the stupid like arbitrary collectible like statues and shit. I'd rather you have like a NPC or like a quest there, or at least like some items that could prove to be of use to me, and that's what Kingdom Come does. And a fully online single player game. We're kind of starting to see those come, especially after the release of Kingdom Come 2. I think people are starting to realize after Kingdom Come 2 kind of blew up the way it did, that like a proper single player game is still really good, and they should probably play more of those. I'm seeing so many people who actually picked that game up that are like, you know what? I missed having a good single player game. And that shit is what I've been saying for a long time. It's like I want to have a good high quality single. Notice how much easier this guy is after I drink that hot potion, by the way. 70% damage resist, 30% higher DPS. It's fucking nuts. But they had to add it, basically. They had to add it. And the other part is you get 5 of them every day. So there's basically 5 monsters you can beat every day using the hot potion. Just to help players get to the end game, like everybody else who'd been playing for years. Small maps with a lot of detail density is better. Exactly. I've mentioned this before. The reason why they make really big maps is all the travel time. It pads out the length of the game too. If you have to spend like 5 minutes to find between every collectible you get, all of that adds up. If I add like 100 little fucking statues in the game to collect, and it takes like 5 minutes to get to each one, it adds a lot to the playtime. And a lot of people, they really shouldn't, but a handful of people consider that content. So especially reviewers will look at that and be like, well, it does add something extra to do at the end of the game. And it's like, okay, but it's not anything meaningful though. Oh, okay, here's a mechanic. So this game actually has this thing called transcending. So it's like a DPS check. If I activate this in it, I probably shouldn't have done it as the monster was running away, but oh, that's fucking funny. Anyways, had I chosen a smarter time to do that, then yeah, this would have made more sense. But this game has a DPS check where you're more powerful, you get more damage resist while you're doing it. You do more damage, and then if I beat the DPS check, if I actually do enough damage, I get like a super attack that I can use to fight this monster. I'm going to go ahead and try to do that with like half the timer now. Hopefully I can make it happen. Never fought this monster before. This is like a new monster as far as I'm concerned. This guy only exists in this game and maybe Monster Hunter 2. Which is crazy. I never really thought about it, but Monster Hunter 2 had a lot of fucking monsters. I was really surprised. So many monsters in this game I've just never fucking heard about. Which is another reason people like actively seek out this game, because there's so many monsters that you can't fight outside of it at this point. Like a lot of these guys are never going to make their way to a Monster Hunter game again. They're just too complex, or like reworking them like they've reworked all the World and the Rise and the Wilds monsters, it just takes too much time and effort. There's just too fucking many of them. It would make more sense to make a new monster that's like within the scope of the game. Whereas like back then, you could just copy and paste a shitload of Rathians and just give them a different model and like a different move. That's what a lot of these monsters are. It's basically Rathian. Just copied and pasted. World already had to make a lot of compromises with its monsters. Every monster in Monster Hunter World is basically a wyvern, save for like a very small amount. And that's because all the wyverns have very similar bone structure. You can make a fanged wyvern and give that same like set of animations and like bones and physics properties. You can just copy and paste all of that after you make the first one. So in a lot of weird ways, World is just like the older Monster Hunter games. I was always under the impression of like, no, it's not. It's nothing like Monster Hunter 4, but that's the reality. It's not like Monster Hunter 4. It's not the old Monster Hunter I knew. It's the old Monster Hunter as in like Monster Hunter 1 and 2. Playing this game actually reminds me a lot of Monster Hunter World in a weird way. Shit. I'm pretty sure I lost that DPS check, by the way. But the fact that I'm still alive, big shout out to that Hawk Potion, dude. This guy is so crazy. Holy fucking shit. Usually I'm better at this game when I'm not streaming. Oh, fucker. I meant to do the leap. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. I didn't expect that to have an AoE on it. I think we broke one of his horns. It looks like one of the eyebrows on it are kind of fucked. Yeah, it was mid animation there. Holy shit. It can do that fast. I didn't have a lot of time to react to that. But yeah, just giving you an idea of like how batshit insane this game is, because this guy attacks fast, considering he could do like considering he can do an insta AoE. All right, fuck this guy. Hopefully you can hear the game. I believe when I restarted it, the audio should be going through. Maybe not. I actually don't know. I should probably check. Oh, one thing I like about old school Monster Hunter, you can mash your way out of the stun. You technically can in World and Rise and all the other ones, but there's no like visual feedback when you do it. Whereas in this one, like noticeably the stars will go away if you mash A and then move the stick around a lot. You want to be on the ground so I can hit you, dude? Holy fuck. Do you think modern Capcom westernized differently compared to the Inafune pushed for westernized, compared to when Inafune pushed for westernization? That's a good question, actually. I think Capcom nowadays just kind of embraces how Japanese they are. Because if you look at Street Fighter 6, yeah, that game's maybe more Western than Street Fighter 5, but I don't think it's because they want to appeal to the West. I think they just acknowledge that like anime fans are enough to carry their games. Whereas in the Inafune saga, like the DMC reboot and like Resident Evil 6 and games like that, they very heavily did it, and they made it like a point to. They went out of their way to do it back then, I guess is the best way to put it. Because like you look at the DMC, they gave it to like a whole nother development team. Like that's how badly they wanted that game to feel more Western. Whereas I forgot to fucking paintball this motherfucker. God damn it. Anyways, oh, there he is. Okay. My AI assistants are not gonna fucking do it, so I'm gonna do it. There we go. Fucking Anyways, I think back then they went so out of their way to do it to the point where like they would entrust it to like other companies. Whereas nowadays they trust their own devs to just make whatever the fuck they want and just assume it's going to appeal to the West. So for example, like I think the Res Evil games, the modern Res Evil games feeling more westernized has less to do with them trying to appeal to the West. I think it's more just the fact that they're trying to make those games more realistic. So in a weird way, by complete coincidence, it kind of comes off more like a Western TV show. You also have to realize that a lot of foreign media ironically does take a lot of inspiration from Western media. Like if you look at Europe and countries like that, they've watched a lot of American-made movies because they don't have as many European movies. There are some, like obviously they make movies in Europe, but if you talk to somebody who's English or something like that, they will absolutely be able to tell you, oh yeah, I've seen like The Shining, I've seen American Psycho, I've seen Baby Driver, I've seen all sorts of other stuff, like movies that are very, very much American. Also to the point where Christian Bale, who's in American Psycho, he's English, and I never knew he was English until I heard him talking in an interview, and I'm like, holy shit, he's so good at faking an American accent, and that's because he grew up watching a lot of American media. And Japan's kind of the same way. Japan has Westaboos the same way that we have Weeaboos. And I feel like that generation of Westaboos has finally gotten old enough to join the workforce, and that's like another reason as to why Japanese games are becoming like a little more westernized. It's because there's people like Hideo Kojima was the oddball of his generation. He was the one Westaboo. Now there's a whole bunch of like Japanese young people now getting jobs in the industry who are just like Kojima. They grew up on like a whole bunch of Western media. But I think it's like a combination of factors as to why it exists now. Whereas back then they did it purely thinking they were going to make more money doing it. Whereas the reality is that they just did whatever they wanted. It would have ended up better. Not that the DMC reboot was bad necessarily, but like there's also, I think Ninja Theory, the leadership there definitely were fucking idiots. The development team itself, the way the game is made is really good, but holy shit, the whole president being like, forget about old DMC. This is the new DMC. Like that kind of attitude was really fucking dumb. You would never see that from like a Japanese company or even maybe like a Polish or like a any kind of European developer, which I think Ninja Theory is European, but still like you would have seen it from like if it was CD Projekt Red, it probably wouldn't have been like that or something like that. You know what I mean? I know Dead Rising 2, 3, and 4 were outsourced to a different company like Vancouver. Exactly. Was RE6 really more westernized compared to RE4 and RE4 Remake? I feel like it was, because RE6 was very heavily leaning into the whole action movie thing, whereas RE4, I think it's just the tone of the game that makes it seem more western. The fact that... hold up, my brain got distracted for a second fighting this guy. I think RE4, well, I don't know if RE4 is necessarily westernized in the first place, because there's so many like little Japanese tidbits in there. Just a lot of weird eccentric Japanese stuff, like Shinji Mikami's watch and like the whole like Ashley Underpants thing, all the like remarks that like if you look at it you think of Japan, stuff like that. Unfortunately, you think of Japan. But Resident Evil 4 Remake, I don't see that as much of like a Japanese game, but that's just because I don't really see RE2R as a Japanese game. I think 4 Remake is just a continuation of that tonal shift. Oh fuck, where's this guy going? Oh, I thought he was attacking because a little lightning came down. Ninja Theory was a British developer. Yeah, America influences the world. America #1. Spaghetti westerns. Whoever took lock on out of DMC 2013 was dumb. Yeah, exactly. RE4 and RE6 were both goofy in ways. Yeah. They weren't goofy in like a Western way, I would consider, though. They were just goofy. It's kind of like Metal Gear Solid in a way. Those games remind me a lot of Metal Gear Solid, where it's like it's a game that takes place in the West, so it feels Western in sort of that sort of way. But then there's like little sprits in between where like something extremely goofy and extremely Japanese just happens. That's how I feel about RE4 and 6. But hold on. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. The nice thing is, I only got to kill this guy 2 times because I can get all the other materials I need. Or maybe even once. Maybe we'll get 2 certificates. I only got to kill this guy 2 times, and then I can make my stupid ass fucking what was it? The waste piece. Also having 2 dodge buttons that did the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Fuck off. When is this guy gonna die? Holy shit, he's got a lot of health. He should definitely be dead like 15 minutes in. Holy fuck. Especially considering the Hawk potion. The Hawk Tua potion. How fitting we're using the Hawk potion while we got Hawk and Tua on the webcam. But anyways, I think Capcom's just realized by now that they don't need to appeal to the West. Their games just naturally have Western appeal. And what I mean by that is like all of the people in the people like me who just kind of don't give a shit if a game's Japanese, just as long as it's good. And then also the people who play games because they're Japanese. There's now a big enough market for them to just rely on that instead of, you know, back then where it's like, oh, only like the anime guys played Street Fighter. To this day, like a lot of people consider, even after Street Fighter 6, a lot of people still consider Street Fighter like a very Japanese property. Whereas like NetherRealm and Mortal Kombat and Justice, things like that are considered like the American version of it. And then if you're Mexican, you play SNK. But but fucking hold up. Oh shit. But generally speaking, I think that's why there's the big tonal difference. It's like a combination of factors. It's just all the younger guys who grew up idolizing the West, appealing to all the younger guys in this country growing up idolizing Japan and trying to sell to those guys. And then also just like it's just not necessary to appeal here anymore. And I think part of the stigma of like playing a Japanese game is kind of just gone now too at this point. I think a lot of people are just accepted that how do I want to phrase this? Used to be kind of like a stereotype associated with playing Japanese stuff, you know, like the whole weeaboo thing. Nowadays, it's like so much stuff is oh, you know what? You know what I think? Capcom has Capcom fans, exactly. You know what else I think influenced it? I think the whole K-pop movement really started to be part of that too. Because if you think about it, K-pop completely fucking blew up. A lot of people listen to that shit, even though they're not weeaboos. So I think it just became normalized. You know, there was a stereotype around playing Japanese video games because Japan owns the market for so long, and it just became the commonplace where like all the high budget games were being made. Whereas like now, so many other, it used to be just the games market that Japan had like a corner on. Now it's like all sorts of other fucking hobbies. Alongside Korea and China, we've just started borrowing so much shit from so much shit from Asia that I think Japanese games have just started to hit some level of acceptance. And I don't know. I don't really think it's that big a deal, but I think that certainly is part of it. I feel like to some extent. But this is my very impromptu theory on it. I'm sure if I made a video, this might be a compelling video topic. I'm sure if I made a video about it, I'd be able to articulate this a lot better. But I miss the PS2 style Mortal Kombat game. Exactly. Man, I miss when Mortal Kombat was like, I don't know, man. I don't know the proper word for it. Mortal Kombat seems like so glazed up. Nowadays, you look at that and compare it to like, I guess Mortal Kombat also kind of has a tonal change, except unlike Resident, I like the tonal change with Resident Evil. I don't like the tonal change they made with Mortal Kombat. That shit's kind of, I don't know. I don't really enjoy it. It takes itself a little too seriously considering it's Mortal Kombat. It's the game that had like the toasty Easter egg and shit like that. And like the half naked like demon women and shit like that. Fucking whatever. I never really got the Japanese game stigma. Then again, I got into gaming after the whole thing blew over. I think when I was first started playing like video games, like I was very, very young, and I grew up with my dad's NES and Super Nintendo and N64. So a lot of the games I did play were Japanese. A lot of other kids, they grew up on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. They had like Call of Duty and games like that. That was when like the Western market was starting to find its footing in the video game industry. When video games started out, they actually started out purely dominated by the West. So a Japanese game back in the days of like Atari and like ColecoVision and shit like that was actually very rare, believe it or not. It was when Nintendo created like the Famicom that Japan really started getting into it. They're like, oh, this is our territory now. Nobody's buying shit for Atari or anything else like that. But arcade machines in NES is where we're gonna make all our fucking money. So Japan saw an opportunity and just kind of took it. And it took the West a little bit to realize that the Western market thought the NES was just a fad. They were like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. It's just a toy, because nobody saw it as a video game. It wasn't really marketed as a video game system, especially in the US. It was just like, oh, this is a computer that happens to play video games, but it's a toy. Like it came with Rob the Robot, for example. Remember when PS2 Mortal Kombat was actually innovative? I know, right? I love how Mortal Kombat 1 has that like character assist switching mechanic, and then they put a bunch of fucking lag. You sit still while you're doing it, so there's hardly any reason to fucking do it. It's not like Marvel vs. Capcom where you can do something while you summon the character. That shit pissed me off when I was playing the Mortal Kombat 1 beta. The only reason I bought the game is because my other friends were getting it too, and I wanted to play with them. But I was really hoping for like a Marvel vs. Capcom speed and style like Mortal Kombat game. That would have been awesome. But unfortunately not. Your character stands in place while the animation goes through, leaving you very vulnerable, which defeats the whole fucking purpose of having the assist mechanic. But whatever. Anyways. Fucking, I think I only got one Tord. No, that sucks. Oh well. Here's my timeline. PS2, PSP, Western stuff like Star Wars and SOCOM, big gap. PS4 later got free. PS3 from my friend. Mortal Kombat 1, the newer reboot, not the actual like Mortal Kombat 1, which is also kind of dumb that they named it that. Anybody remember Battlefield 1? I thought that was so stupid. I was like, somebody's gonna be confused that the newest Battlefield game is called Battlefield 1. Oh my god. And little do we know, Mortal Kombat fucking does it too. But oh well. Good Mortal Kombat. Oh wait, I was just adding item box. Oh well. Marking ball, what? Do I still have the paintball in my inventory? Wait, what happened to my paintballs? Uh-oh. I hope I didn't throw away my paintballs. Miss having custom characters, custom fatalities, style switching, and actually interesting conquest mode. Shaolin monks, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Do I want to play more Frontier on stream? What time is it? Oh, God. It's already been an hour. That fight was like 15 minutes. Actually, before I do this, let's see how many pieces I need. Battlefield 1 was set in World War 1, so it made a bit of sense. Would have preferred Battlefield World War 1 as the title. Yeah, well, my thing about it is, like, funnily enough, not many people know about World War 1. I don't know if you ever heard the story of this is so fucking stupid. There was a story I remember hearing of all these guys recreating the Battle of D-Day in Battlefield 1. And I remember reading that and being all like, did these guys ever go to fucking school? That's an entirely different war. It's a different fucking war, guys. That was World War II. That shit fucking cracked me up. It's like they made a World War I shooter and idiots fucking thought it was World War II. Somehow. Fucking somehow. Whatever. It's not that big a deal, but it was just one of those things where it's like, oh, man. Modern Warfare, Mortal Kombat, including MK 2011, feels like it was going backwards and playing it overly safe. Exactly. Exactly, dude. Well, that and like, I don't understand how these games have such a big budget and then the animations still look the way they do. Like, I do not fucking get it whatsoever. How like the kicking animation is still them lifting up their crouch kicking should be like sliding your leg along the ground. Instead, they lift it up towards their head. It's like, that's not how you fucking kick, you retard. But you know, for some reason, NetherRealm's done that in like 4 games in a row. It's like, fuck, man, fuck. I don't understand how they're so bad at animating over there. I mean, it's not that big a deal. They're just animations, but like, still, it's like, you'd think for a game that's all about martial arts. And the other funny part about it is a lot of those animations are mocapped. So like, I really don't fucking understand how half of those animations exist. What martial artists are they hiring? Because that's not martial art. Ed Boon is using that money for M White Bucks. Exactly. Fucking, I don't understand where that fucking money is going. It's like Monster Hunter Wilds. It's like, why are you spending it on it? Why don't you spend it on the stuff that like shows that your game is big budget instead of like, where the fuck, man? Just like, where the fuck? Oh my god. Fucking eyes itch. I don't know why. But man, Mortal Kombat's cool and all. I like the gameplay of modern Mortal Kombat. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but man, fucking man. Oh yeah, I should check if you guys can hear the game. You probably can. Oh yeah, it sounds like you can. Okay, cool. Okay, you gonna let me camera? What? Oh, it's because I have a menu open. I was like, what the fuck? You gonna let me rotate? Okay. Did I drink that hot potion, by the way? I really should. Can't wait to spend another 20 minutes fighting this guy. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna lock in. Ooh, good God. I don't know if I ever finished my rant from earlier. You know, Monster Hunter's kind of always been like a single player thing. I know so many people consider it multiplayer, but like looking back at these older games, ironically enough, playing Frontier reminded me like, holy shit, this was a very single player focused series, because this is the most multiplayer focused Monster Hunter I've ever played. But like looking back at World, there's whole weapons like the longsword that are very single player heavy weapons. Longsword, for those who don't know, it's based on, in modern Monster Hunter, it's based on countering everything the monster does. So for example, you have like what's called foresight slash. It's like a animation where you go backwards, and you have iframes through almost the whole animation. And if the monster attacks you while you're doing that, there's a window where you can do a follow-up attack. And then if you land the follow-up hit, it sounds very niche and difficult to pull off, but the irony is it's actually one of the easiest moves in the whole game. So anyways, when you land that counter attack, it buffs your sword up by 1 level. So you get a whole sword level out of doing it. Then there's the EI slash. So that's like a premeditated counter. The foresight slash is very easy to pull off. It's like right trigger and then B button. And it's like a panic input, basically. It's like, oh, I didn't expect the monster to do that. EI slash is like your premeditated counter. It does a shitload of damage, but you have to prep yourself for it first. You have to sheath your sword, and then oh fuck. You have to prep your sword, and then you got to be very deliberate with the timing too. It has very slight super armor, so there's sort of leniency to it, but there's no iframes, there's nothing like that. But the reward is huge. You get a full you get a sword level just like with foresight slash, but you get a shitload of damage on top of it. And those two moves in combination, you can build up your meter really fast. None of those mechanics exist in this game. In this game, foresight's only evasive options is basically what I'm doing right now. Just moving to the side or like backwards or something like that right after hitting. Still a really good weapon, still really useful, but it reminds me at one point longsword was more of like a positioning and DPS, like very selective weapon, whereas in modern Monster Hunter it can do it all, and therefore it's like a very single player heavy weapon. To get your DPS really high with longsword, you have to counter too, whereas like in this game it's not necessarily an assist weapon, but it's still very much like oh, you know, I don't have to be the one doing the most damage, I just have to be doing damage, period, and then surviving. Whereas in Wilds or Rise and World, it's so counter heavy, you have to do the counters to keep up the DPS and actually be competitive or useful during a party. So it only makes sense for single player, because in multiplayer the monster can just randomly switch aggro. There's not really any way to get guaranteed aggro, even in Rise. If you use the dedicated aggro decoration and use Harvest Moon, that's the one slightly consistent way to do it in that game. And then even then it doesn't work all the time. I hate the fucking flash on this monster, holy shit. But that's about it. Did I already transcend? Forget. I wish I didn't suck at Monster Hunter. Most people do. That's kind of the funny thing. Like, the game's still enjoyable even if you suck. Oh fuck. The irony is most people, when they watch me play Monster Hunter, they see me doing all this crazy shit. They see me doing like the 3-hit challenges, stuff like that, and then they're like, "Oh, you can play the game a little better." And I'm like, "How, dude? I speedrun this game." Like, like what are you talking about? But I don't know. It's not that big a deal. Most people play the game like not the greatest. That's perfectly fine, because at the end of the day, it's just like a nice, relaxing co-op game. I mean, it's still hard, but it's relaxing in the same way that Dark Souls is relaxing. You play it when you want something challenging and exciting. And then if you really want a challenge, that's where you get into speedrunning like me. But yeah, it's funny. I'm actually really fucking good at Monster Hunter. Just earlier today, I posted a screenshot on my Discord. I might want to show that. I actually hit 110 DPS today, which I actually didn't think was possible. And the funniest part about it is I did it by accident. I was just doing a button check. I was doing a button check on like a Chematrice that spawned. Usually my DPS in Wilds is around 50, and that's really high considering I'm playing Longsword. Well, really high considering, you know, it's not Rise and we don't have G rank stuff yet. Considering it's a high rank only game, 50 is pretty reasonable for your DPS. That's my average. Like earlier today, I was, like I said, I was at like 110, and that really fucking took me for a shock, because G rank's not even out yet. We don't even have G rank stuff, so that damage number shouldn't be attainable. But sure. And then the irony is, people will see that. People will see that and still think I'm bad at the game. When the reality is, I'm streaming it and I'm not fully locked into it. I'm also looking at chat and stuff, but oh well. Hold up. Get this fucking shit in here. Alright. Holy fucking shit, he flashes so much. You know, one of the funniest criticism I've ever heard of World is that you get flashed and stunned a lot. Oh, I rolled right into that like a dumbass. One of the funniest criticisms I've ever heard of World is that you get flashed and stunned and like knocked over a lot. And I used to believe that. And then I started playing this game, and you're seeing it firsthand. You get flashed like every fucking second, and you gotta mash the shit out of your controller. Like... Also, he flew completely over that trap. That kind of sucked. I think this is a really big one, actually. I don't think the last one I fought was anywhere near this big. This might be a crown size. Maybe even a gold crown. Oh, thank God for earplugs. A part broke. Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. Like, where am I supposed to go? I can't be in the middle. I can't be on the outside of it. I gotta fully be like outside of the range from the very beginning. Some of these moves are so ridiculous. Holy shit. Oh fucking shit. But yeah, Monster Hunter is one of those games that's very rewarding to get good at. It's a very rewarding game to sweat at. I absolutely love the fact that I'm good at Monster Hunter now, because it's made me enjoy the game a lot more. Also understanding the games from a technical level too. Like the level of understanding I have about Rise, from how it works on like a programming perspective, from like a meta perspective, all the info that I know about Rise and Wilds has made me love those games even more. Well, maybe Rise a little less so, because the collisions in that game are fucking shit. But for context, okay, here's some shit I gotta say about Monster Hunter Rise. I love that game. I love the mechanics. I love the monsters. I love everything about the game except the collisions. And like, when people hear me bitch about Rise, I say Rise's collisions are really fucking bad. And the reason for that is because if you actually turn on hitbox, if you have a mod that turns on the hitboxes, you'll see that everything is capsules, and that's fine. But the player is one capsule. The entire player object is literally just a single capsule. And then, to make matters worse, so you have like a fixed hitbox no matter what you do, whether you're rolling, whether you're diving. It's just always the same thing. With the monster, the monster has a lot of bullshit tactics it can do in Rise. So it has moves where it can turn on a giant, super tall capsule that literally reaches all the way to the skybox. And the reason that exists is because they don't want bowgun users to sit on top of a wall and just snipe the monster where it can't reach it. So it's like their way of making sure bowguns aren't able to sit on top of the wall all day. The problem is it has an inverse effect on every other weapon in the game. So Insect Glaive, for example, which is a move where very frequently you are on top of the monster. If the monster ever happens to do that, for whatever reason, even though it shouldn't, it just knocks you off. So Insect Glaive sucks major ass in Monster Hunter Rise. It's just not too fun to play, and you just get randomly knocked, and it doesn't make any fucking sense, and it's really fucking annoying. But then, when the monster runs forward, it turns into a giant sphere that's about twice the size of the actual monster. So even if you're nowhere near it, you'll get hit. if you're behind the monster, like for example, if you're behind the monster's like tail or something where the legs theoretically shouldn't be able to touch you, it still will. And it'll drag you towards the monster too, which is the other part, because it's like, then that implies that the monster kicked me, but I know for a fact it didn't, because I was under its tail, not in front of its legs. So little weird shit like that, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And for so many years I was like, Rise's collisions are bad. And everybody told me, for all those years, everybody told me, oh, well, that's just because old monster hunters like that. Old school monster hunters like that. And I'm like, I don't remember it being this bad in 4, bro. And then playing this game has only reaffirmed that. Playing this game has only taught me that excuse is fucking bullshit. Because when you play Frontiers, the hitboxes do actually make a lot of sense. Like, whenever you get hit in this game, it's always because I was physically, like, touching something. And then the same thing with Worlds and Rise. In Wilds, not Rise, Wilds. In Wilds specifically, you can actually do emotes and dodge monster attacks with them. So there's an emote that makes you jump in the air and then stay perpetually in the air. You can dodge Mizutsune's water laser with that. The water laser, it sweeps across the ground. Then there's some sort of AoE attack. I forget which monster it is, but there's like a ring AoE attack. There's a taunt that makes you crawl onto the ground and stay that way for as long as you want until you press an input. That move just so happens to be used to dodge that. That gesture just so happens to be able to be used to dodge that attack. That's how accurate the collision detection is. The character's not a stupid fucking like single capsule in those games. So that's one of the reasons why Rise is so shit from like a gameplay perspective. Because you just get hit by shit that you really shouldn't, and the only reason it works that way is because the developers took some shortcuts, and I'm not too fond of that. I know configuring those cylinders and stuff like that is very monotonous and it's a waste of time. Believe me, I did it in Unreal Engine when I was trying to learn how to make ARC mods, but holy fucking shit, dude. It would have been time that was well invested, because then Rise wouldn't have such a huge collision problem. And the funniest part is all the people who play Rise, they're in denial of that. For some reason, they don't want to believe that. Even though it explains so fucking much. It seems like only like the World and the Wilds fans are willing to acknowledge that, which is so fucking funny, because like I like Rise. I'll glaze Rise to the ends of the earth, but I'm not going to lie about it. You know what I mean? Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, it's crazy to think Wilds' collisions, not Wilds. It's crazy to think Rise's collisions are worse than the old fucking PS2 game that I'm playing right now. I couldn't fucking believe that shit. That is so fucking nuts. I really cannot. So Frontiers has made me hate Rise more. Everybody told me, oh, you'll love Rise more once you play Frontiers. And I'm like, okay. And then I play Frontiers, and I'm like, this is just showing me that, like, yeah, Rise is a good game. I love that game, but holy fucking shit, it's not as fair and balanced as like everybody. It's not as, I don't know, it's not as competently made as like even the old MMO. The stupid skybox hitboxes also have a negative repercussion when you're using the wire bugs. So, for example, the developers don't want you to use the wire bugs. What I mean by that is, like, they want you to move it to get around the map. They never want you to use it to maneuver around in combat. So, for example, you can't wire bug over the monster because, once again, you have those giant fucking skybox hitboxes, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like you're taking away emergent gameplay options from the game. Rise seems like a downgrade. Yeah, in many aspects it is. In many aspects it's an upgrade. I like so many parts of that game, but holy fucking shit, just like in general scope, the fact that like the monsters don't leave tracks behind, they still have like a daily schedule, but it's not anywhere near as detailed as World. And frankly, Wilds has that problem too, but I don't know, Rise is just an interesting game on a technical level, on a mechanical level. I love that game and I love speedrunning it, but there's so many people who like stand by it in denial of all the flaws that it have, and I don't fucking understand that. Granted, there's people like exactly like that with World too. There are so many people who glaze the shit out of World and say things about it that aren't even fucking true, but that's a completely different issue. I don't know. Monster Hunter fans need to grow a fucking pair. Honest to God. They gotta stop simping, man. Imagine fighting for your life over a fucking video game, dude. That's like half of the Monster Hunter fan base. Dev saw the grappling hook from Lost Planet 1 and 2 and thought, yeah, let's not let the AMH players do that. Basically, yeah. My thing is, like, the wire bugs are such a good mechanic, you just can't use it for anything other than traversal, which is so stupid. I mean, you use it for weapon attacks too, but so many of the wire bug moves in the game are really shit too, now that I think about it. There's so many completely worthless wire bug attacks that, like, the only time you're going to be using it, like for, I think, I'm trying to remember what some of those moves were. I think for, like, Lance and shit like that, there's just wire bug moves that are just so fucking worthless. There's no reason for them to exist. And then longsword and, like, great sword, longsword, great sword, sword and shield get such awesome ones, and then, like, some of the other weapons just get completely neglected. I don't know. It's just so bizarre. That game, it's just so fucking difficult for me to, like, fully enjoy it, because there's always something with Rise. It's always something with Rise, and it's like, it's such a weird thing, weird specific thing for them to, like, be so stubborn about. Like, holy shit. It makes the game unenjoyable, and I've been doing 3-hit challenge on that game, and then, like, the odd circle, the odd giant spear hitbox has been, like, my biggest enemy in that game. Also, the fact that you just take a lot of red health for no fucking reason in Rise. I mean, that happens in Wilds too. I'm starting to notice, for whatever reason, all the RE engine Monster Hunter games are like that. But I don't know, man. It's such a weird fucking thing. Such a weird fucking thing. I just want this fight to go by quick. I don't like this guy whatsoever. He's such a pain in the ass. Fuck this Torrid class. I wish for a real Lost Planet 3. I've never gotten around to playing any of the Lost Planet stuff. I really should. I think I have them on Steam, but oh shit. You know what? In general, I think Frontier has started making me dislike Rise, because so many of the features they introduce in Rise are just they're just downgraded ideas from Frontier. Like, when you look at the AI companions you can have in G rank, it's basically the Rasta system, except you can't customize, like, the armor and the weapons they have. They just kind of have whatever they have. And then they can sometimes get in the way. Like, one of the reasons I play Rise Longsword without any companions in single player is because they can aggro the monster. Where in this game, it really doesn't fucking matter. If anything, them aggroing the monster helps me out a little bit. But, oh, fuck. But, I don't know. Just so many concepts in that game. Where it's like, yeah, I like it. It's a really good game. I love Rise, but man, all of these mechanics that I enjoyed about Rise, they were just better in Frontier. So it's like, now I look back at it and I'm like, the modern new Monster Hunter game should be better than the decades old one I'm playing right now. And that was one of the things that bothered me about Rise's collisions. Everybody's like, oh, well, Monster Hunter's just like that. And it's like, well, it wasn't always like that. If World had the same shit collisions as the 3DS and, like, the PS2 games, that would make sense. I would be okay with that. There would be no complaint with Rise whatsoever. It's the fact that World completely fixed that shit, and then they went back to it with Rise. Like, that shit's really obnoxious. It's like, okay, what's the improvement then? Why is my new next gen... Why is my brand spanking new 5th gen, like, Monster Hunter game not have good collisions when they fixed that in the previous 5th gen game. Like, come on, man. My voice is kind of starting to hurt. Holy shit, will this guy die? Please. I saw him limping earlier. Will this guy please fucking die? He has so much fucking health, dude. So much health for no reason. Oh, fuck. I barely just missed him. Rise feels like Lazy was made with a Switch in mind. Well, it literally was made for the Switch. That's the thing. Like, the reason it feels like a handheld game is because it was. It was just ported to PC and Xbox later. But, so, yeah, if that's what you're wondering, then, yeah, that is the reason. But, the thing to me is, like, this game could also run on the Switch, and I know that for a fact because Generations was also on the Switch. Like, it's not like they had any excuse for that game to be subpar in terms of like collisions and like even some of the mechanics, some of the things in Rise you just can't do for some arbitrary reason. It's just, I don't know. It's an interesting game. Once again, I love the mechanics of Rise. I think the combat system they have in Rise is fucking phenomenal. It's easily the best. There's so many aspects of it I like more about it than I like in Wilds, but also I like Wilds combat at the same time. And I also like Worlds, so I don't know. It's weird. I don't really have a preference for Monster Hunter games at this point. I just like Rise, I like World, and I like Wilds, and I like Frontier. 4, I gotta admit, is not as good as it was cracked up to be. Generations is cool, but you know what's funny? Everybody says Generations is the peak Monster Hunter game. Everybody's like, oh, this was the best one they've ever made ever. And I'm like, I don't know. I sat down. I got it working on my Switch emulator. I played through it a tiny bit, and I was like, I think I'd rather play Frontiers. Honestly, I would rather play Frontiers, and then I went straight to Frontiers. So it's really funny. Everybody was telling me Generations is the best one, but I feel like Frontiers is, because it's got more monsters. I don't know if it's got more monsters than Generations for sure, but I can tell you for a fact the monsters they do have, the level of difficulty I really like. Yeah, the game's ridiculous, but that's what I love about it. The fact that like there's so much ridiculous, crazy fucking shit happening in this game. Whereas like Generations, it's not ridiculous. It's just, oh, here, remember this monster? Yeah, we brought it back. And Frontiers is like, oh yeah, well we brought that guy back and we made him fucking insane. So, oh, also the mechanics in Frontier are really cool. There's an extreme style where the longsword one is really interesting. You can actually sprint with your longsword out. They added a parry mechanic to longsword. Then there's like a count. Then they actually do have a longsword counter in this game. There's a counter move once you get to G rank. A lot of really cool, crazy stuff that happened because this game was an MMO and because it was in service for like a decade. So many like crazy batshit insane stuff to where like, yeah, Generations is cool from a mechanic standpoint, but I don't think it's as cool as Rise, and I don't think it's anywhere near as cool as Frontier. And also the fact that it's only on the Switch, so you got to get like a Switch emulator to play it. Whereas like Frontiers was easier to set up. The problem was finding it, but like so was finding a Generations Ultimate ROM for the Switch. So I mean, either way, it's just I don't know. The cool thing is you can play any Monster Hunter game and they'll be good, which is what I like about this game. Yeah, a lot of people argue about like which one's the best and which one's like, you know, greater than this one. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, but they're all really good. So I really don't fucking care. Like they're all good. Okay, so let's get this guy here. And then, do I have any attack decorations still? Equip now. Here. I might have to remove some decorations actually. Change equipment, remove deco. Kuga. Put deco on that, deco on that. No accessories. Okay. Set decorations. Cool. So empty slots. This has how many empty slots? I guess let's try it. Maybe one. Yeah, just one. Okay, all of these have one slot on them. It looks like. But now I got the greaves I want. I mean, now I got the hips that I want. What was the last one? It was I might be able to remember it. I don't know if I want to keep playing Frontier on stream. I kind of want to change it up again. Galgarf, that's what it is. Looks like 2 lions. Oh, okay, there's my paintballs. Oh my god, I thought I lost him. I thought I fucking lost him. I'm like, come on, man. Okay. Oh wait, Bento. God damn it. And then I should have points to claim from this now. Hold on. Send all the box. But that's where you get the hawk potions. And then I can't fucking read that, so of course I skipped it. Fucking oh wait, not repeat, accrued. There we go. Ooh, 3,000 points. All right, I'll take that. Wasn't expecting to get 3,000. Holy shit. Yeah, is that 2 lines? That's interesting. Galgarf? Never fucking heard of these guys. Oh, Jesus. We got like an hour of stream left. Looking forward to working with you. What the hell is this music? What the actual fuck is this music? Oh, do they also have a hunting horn? Oh no, that's just a lance. Okay, what the fuck? What was that music? Oh, whoops, go down here. Oh, I also forgot to drink the hawk potion. Hawk 2. Hawk 2. All right, where are these guys at? Where the fuck are these guys? I might try to lock in with this fight because that last one, I mean, I was just getting flashed constantly. There was no locking in there. I'm kind of gonna get flashed no matter what without before I change my equipment. Fucking hold on. Before that, let's do this. Get our little DPS buff. Get our traps ready. I love the little jump scare music it plays. These guys are already really interesting. I wasn't expecting a Blanca ball. Oh, fuck. That guy sat in my trap and I wasn't attacking him. Oh, shit. I guess traps aren't going to work very well for this fight. Oh, shit. I was stunned. That other guy blocked me. Can I change my target? No, I guess it wants me to do the blue one first. All right. Sure. Oh, well, I can't really do the blue one. He's in the loading zone. Oh, that's going to get fucking annoying. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll maybe do this hunt and then we could practice like new Udra a little bit. I want to make sure I'm actually ready to take that fucker on tomorrow. So we'll try to find ourselves like a tempered one. Try to take that guy out. Ah, fuck. Oh, fucking shit. Just seeing these guys bounce around, like, holy fuck. Oh, this is interesting. This feels kind of like Rajang. Oh, fuck. That's how I kick with my weapon out. With my weapon on sheath, right? Oh, fuck. Not what I meant to do. Now I know how to kick. I was wondering how you do that on controller. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm glad I streamed today because I was saying yesterday, you know, I was like, I had some days off where I could have done nothing but worked on videos, but instead I just played video games because I'm one of those weird guys. If I'm obligated to do something in a day, I'll do everything in that day. Whereas if I'm not obligated to do anything in a day, then I'll do nothing that day. It's so weird. I don't split my time across like several days. I don't really manage it too well. I'm just like, okay, I got to work today, so I'm going to work all day. Or, oh, I got to stream today, so I'm going to work until I have to stream, which is why I was filming that skit. And then I recorded a voiceover, and then I'm hoping to get that cut up and edited really fast. It's sort of a shorter video, so in theory, it shouldn't take too long. But we'll see. We'll fucking see. And then I gotta wait for that Fiverr guy to get me that video too. So it'll be like 3 days tops before we see it, which is fine. That's gonna be plenty of time to edit everything together. By the time I get the video from him, I should have the whole video edited and I should be able to just paste that skit in. Oh shit. Wow, these guys move a lot. Holy shit. These guys move around a lot. And it really wants me to get the blue one. Oh, but it's got both of them marked. Interesting. Oh, I think they did go more this way. Oh wait, one of them was moving back. Okay, so we can fight him one at a time. Good. Oh. For a second, I thought I was going to be able to fight one of them. Ooh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta lock in. I got stream brain going. I gotta fucking lock in if I want to kill these guys anytime soon. All right. I'm gonna go fucking Korean. I'm turning Korean. Shit. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That little portal they spawn. Holy shit. I want to get the Gal version of the Ruka sword. In this game, there's a magnet dragon called the Ruko Diora. Oh, fuck. I had the whole low rank armor set of him, and then I got to HR5 and you get all the Gal stuff. And unfortunately, I mean, the low rank armor, the Ruka armor I have is still good. Like, it has the same amount of defense as all the Gal armor, which is nice. But the Gal stuff is just better in general. It has like good skills on it. Oh shit, motherfucker. Okay, hold on, let me lock in. But the Gao sword especially is really good. It does really good paralysis, really good damage. It's like over 1,000 damage. It's crazy. Oh, I should probably sharpen sometime soon. Oh, fuck. I almost forgot to do that. This game is the most I've ever had to sharpen in any Monster Hunter game. Now that I think about it, because in Wilds, World, Rise, you don't got to do it that much. Oh, I was already at max. I thought I had blue sharpness on this weapon. What? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I could have swore I had blue sharpness, but what? I'll take whatever. White is fine. Better than green. That's for sure. Oh wait, blue is below white. White is the highest you can get until you get to purple, which is in G rank. I forget about that. Oh, motherfucker. You know, when I first started playing Monster Hunter, I thought the colored sharpness was such a weird thing. It's like, what the fuck? Why is my sword green in my HUD? Why is it red now? Taking us 10 minutes to get this guy with like visible damage on his fur and stuff like that. And we still have a whole another guy to kill after this one. Once we get the blue guy. I wonder if this is like Ornstein and Smo or some shit. Like if I kill this guy, if the red guy gets more powerful. That has to be what happens. Oh yeah, there's blue. Oh, speak of the devil, I think he might have died. So I guess which one would be Ornstein and which one would be Smo? Oh fuck. Man, my voice hurts. Holy fuck. From all the VO and the skit I was doing earlier. Funnily, it hurts more than it did yesterday after that really weird day of work where I was talking all day. And also singing in the car and shit. When I was driving home yesterday, I was like, oh, I want to sing, but I don't want to sing too much because I don't want to damage I don't want to like have my voice be all raspy during stream. And then my voice was just fine. If anything, I was projecting like really well. I was really loud. This stream, my voice feels fucked for whatever reason. I have no fucking clue why. Hold on, let me lock in. Let me get this fucking guy. Get this over with. Oh, fuck. I was hoping I'd be just out of range of that. Such a weird length for an AoE. It's just outside of the longsword backstep. Oh, I did not mean to kick. I meant to have my weapon out. guess I want to go this way. Oh, I don't have my eating anymore. Holy shit. It's getting so hard for me to talk. That's so funny. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. I was trying to back out of that. Motherfucker. Same move again? Holy shit. 3 times so far. Probably going to go for a 4th. No, but that move's just as deadly. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Monsters hanging out in loading zones. Oh shit. I don't think I was able to carve the other guy. Oh my god, look at the titty on the right. Holy shit. Lolo. Lalo Salamanca. What armor set is this? Holy shit. Again, like, only released in Japan. Then again, like, Wilds kind of has some slightly skimpy armor too. I was surprised. I was surprised at some of the Wilds armor sets. I'm like, damn, really? Okay, yeah. Looks like we only get one. Shit.
Fucking shit.
All right. Yeah, let's play Wilds. Let's get some practice in, see if we can take out that new Udra. And then do it again tomorrow. My question is, should I do it on Ninja and just keep like abandoning quests? What happens when I eventually complete it though? What happens if I accidentally beat it though? Is the question then. Do I fight it again or fucking... Oh wait, I want the legs. It's called the Gao. Boro proof. Zeru scale. Baruagu. Oh, Goraganos. Lao Shan. I must have passed it or something. Boljang. Aruba, Inagami. Diorex Forto Mana. OD, what the fuck? Where is it? Wait, what? Because we got the Torrid. That's what I'm wearing right now. It was a name that had a G on it for sure. Like, without a doubt. What the fuck? Galgwarf, right? Yeah, Galgwarf FX. Oh, FX. Shit. How the fuck do I get the FX stuff? That's with the hidden things, isn't it? Exotic, Zinogre, Vangus, Bracky, Barioth. By the way, the exotic monsters in this game are monsters from future Monster Hunter games. So like Monster Hunter 3 with Nargacuga, Monster Hunter 4 Ceregios, Gormagala, Zinogre, stuff like that. We got the Gore leggings and stuff like that. Shagru Magala, which is kind of fucking crazy. Amatsu. Zinogre, Stygian, Zinogre and Stygian Zinogre, Barioth. Barioth, I think, was like the fucking key monster for Generations, wasn't it? Or something like that. I forget. But yeah, fuck it. I'll have to figure that shit out anyways. Like, I'll have to figure that shit out later anyways. Fucking God, something about this fucking stream. I'm stuttering a lot. I kind of wonder if I should just end stream early or something. Maybe get editing that video. I don't know. Yeah, actually, that might be the best for my voice now that I think about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. For sure, the fucking camera spazzing out and being shit was unfortunate, but oh well. Pretty nice to hang out with everybody. Pretty nice to have another stream under my belt. Let's get to fucking work on that video, dude. You guys have a good one, man. Peace out.